to be caught. Here I come now, let's play hide and seek. Riding on the playground, no one dares to make a sound. Round and round and round and round, no one wants to be first found.
Good afternoon. I hope everybody's doing great. It stopped raining for a while, so it's kind of nice here. Sun's even going to try to come out, it looks like. Anyway, I wanted to bring you a follow-up on the surveillance camera video. This is the one that I was telling you about on that one. That is scary as AF, man. I'm telling you what, this is scary. And a shout out to Linda out there who comes up in my comments and totally talks trash about me, about being crazy and about all sorts of stuff. And she includes you guys as well. So you want to, have her take a bow. This is for her. And let's hope that she, if it is indeed a she, I don't even know if the real name's Linda, but I hope to God that whoever that is doesn't have kids that are in any situation, like anywhere where this could happen. Like if this woman doesn't believe that there's surveillance cameras and this stuff can happen, her children are in danger, period. That's all there is to it. So, Linda, this one's for you. But not as much as it's for getting justice for the Idaho4, for Kelley, Maddie, Xana, and Ethan. So, you're going to have to be last on the little roster there, Linda, but you're there. There's your 15 minutes, baby girl. Okay, so here we go. This one's gnarly. It's going to scare the shit out of you. If it doesn't, something's wrong with you. Or maybe you just need to wake up a little bit more. Maybe you haven't had your coffee yet. Okay, here we go. I think it's just an intro at first, but it just gives you a little bit of inkling what it is.
What you need to know to beat the bad guys. This is your marketplace. We're traveling to a small town in southern Ontario to deliver some disturbing news.
That's our Prius.
Is it?
The family who lives here is being watched by the whole world, and they don't know it. Here they are, renovating their front porch. And here again, sharing more intimate moments on the back deck. Captured by their own security cameras and broadcast over the internet for all to see. Anyone can keep an eye on their comings and goings. That's how we've tracked them down, through their license plate. You can even watch on their cameras as we arrive to alert them to what we found.
If this isn't scaring the shit out of you right now, like I said, something's wrong, or you are a voyeur. I mean, voyeur, exhibitionist, whatever they are. Because this should be scaring the crap out of you. And what this is these are, and it's another thing, I've got to put this in there too. The one guy says he got his camera from Amazon. Well, I wonder now, is Amazon actually putting these out there so they can be surveyed? Just a thought, because most of these people get them off Amazon, and these cameras do not come with a password that you can change. It's a universal password. So all you need to know is that universal password, put it in, and pops all these cameras that are linked to this. It doesn't, and it's just plug and go. Plug and go. Let that sink in for a minute and think about that one. And then I bet you guys are going to be running to your cameras, because if you're not, like I said, you're an exhibitionist. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, each to each your own, but like I said, this is happening day in and day out to people that don't even know they're being watched. Wait till you see their reactions. This one isn't the craziest one. The next one is the smart home one. That one's nuts. So if you don't want to watch this one, skip forward. I don't care. But they're all very interesting, and they all should be watched. Thank you for watching. Please, you guys, like, subscribe, share. It totally helps. I mean, please stop the video right now. Go hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. You'll be doing me a huge justice, and I will be thanking you here. Seriously, I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, get ready for some more eye-opening things here. Eek.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Are you the homeowner?
I am.
My name is Magda. I'm with the CBC. We're kind of here for a strange reason. It has to do with your security cameras.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you realize this, but those cameras are actually broadcasting on the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
How
So
would you know?
that's what brought us here, actually. We want to show you what we found.
Really?
Yeah, we can show you what's happening right now.
Wow. Okay.
See that right there?
And you could just get that.
That's right, yeah. This is what's going on right now. What do you think about that?
No, I don't like that at all.
You had no idea that
Smart
this
man.
was possible?
No.
How long have you had those cameras up?
6 months, maybe?
6 months.
Yeah.
And where did you get them?
Through Amazon. I ordered them.
You got
just
them?
online.
Okay.
Just they were just a plug-and-play system, so it was easy, no wires. Everything was wireless through your internet, so I didn't realize that anyone could have access to that.
In truth, everyone could have access to that. On this website that searches out and shows security cameras that are using default password settings.
So, did you hear that, you guys? So, not just passwords that can't be changed, like there's no option to actually put in your own password, but if you have one where you can set up your own password, do it, because they're just using the default one that comes with it. And if you don't change them, you are on here. Period.
Toronto, Chatham, Medicine Hat. We've got a house here in Mississauga. Over here we have one in Vancouver.
There are tens of thousands of them streaming from across Canada and around the world.
And people don't know that these cameras can be accessed by anybody.
The website says it's just trying to expose security issues, but these homeowners are the ones being exposed.
Look at this. They're putting together a puzzle. I can almost see, wow. Clothes on the chair. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. I can see her.
Over the next several weeks, we try to figure out where exactly these people live so we can warn them. And as we search for clues, we find more private moments. By the pool, in the kitchen, even upstairs near their bedrooms. Moments not meant for public viewing. And then, one day.
So we've been looking for clues, and today we got a hit.
Hey, Linda, how would you like that? Do you have a security camera, Linda? Don't worry, I'm not looking at you, because I don't do that kind of thing. But someone might be looking at you if you've got a security camera with the default password. So, I'm here to protect you as well as other people. So, calling me names isn't very nice when I'm trying to help you. So if you could refrain from that, I would truly appreciate it, because I do not want to block you. I don't like blocking people. But if I have to, I will. Because you're not only calling me names, you're calling everybody that comes to my channel names. And that's just really not nice. What do you guys think? Do you think that's nice of Linda? I don't think that's nice of Linda. That's Linda with a Y, by the way. Hope you're having a great day, Linda.
You see this right here? This is the first time that we've been able to make out a license plate.
By searching the license plate and various websites, we narrow it down to an address. But is it the right one?
There's a pole here. You can see the light pole. Let's go back to the video, and you could see this here, which seems to match the Google Maps street view of this address. We're going to their house. We're going to tell them what we've been seeing and what other people can see.
We're heading down the highway days later when we think someone's home. And once again, our arrival is being broadcast over the internet.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Makta with the CBC.
Yes.
And the reason why I'm here, it has to do with your security cameras. I don't know if you realize this, but those security cameras are actually broadcasting on the internet.
No, I didn't know that.
The homeowner wants his identity protected, even though his life has already been watched around the world. We're about to show him how.
You can see here it's a bit of a delay, but then I'm just going to...
Well, that's no good.
See, that's us right there.
Mm-hmm.
And these are your cameras. Did you ever think that something like this was possible?
No.
And how long have you had these cameras?
February.
Okay. Can I ask why did you think of getting them and setting them up around the home?
Well, I have teenage kids. I want to see what's going on in my home.
Got it.
So right there, he's got teenage kids. So get this. Not only is everything broadcast with him and his wife, I'm assuming he's got a wife, but his teenage kids. And God only knows what they do when mom and dad aren't home. I mean, think back on that. Just think back on that one. So, like I said, Linda, I hope you don't have kids. And if you do have kids, I hope you don't have a security camera that has a default, that doesn't have a password you can change to your own private, you can make one of yourself. I pray that is not the situation with you. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. I'm on antibiotics again, you guys, because of the cat thing yesterday. So I had a tetanus shot, so my arm's killing me. Although I did take Tylenol before I went in, and I did moved it around. She said to move it around so it disperses that shot. Otherwise, it'll be a big old knot in there. So I've been doing that. But man, that sucker hurt. Big old bruise. Jeez. And I'm on another whole regiment of antibiotics again. So this is the third round of antibiotics, all different ones. The first one's for my lung. Second one's for, what the hell was that for? What the hell was that for? I didn't have a full-blown, like a bladder infection or anything like that. It was just really minute, but they wanted to go ahead and put me on antibiotics. At first, they sent me away. They sent me home. They said, no, you're fine. And then then they called me like a couple days later and said, well, you might, just to keep it safe. I mean, it's not anything major, but anyway, so that was that. And then 2 days off of that one, done with that one, and I get the cat bite. God. Someone could drain my blood and cure an infection by using my blood with all the antibiotics I've got in it. Jeez. Ooh, I don't mean drain my blood. I mean, donor type stuff. Okay. Back at it. This guy is not happy, and I do not blame him one little bit.
So you got them for the safety of your family.
Yeah.
And you never thought something like this would be that anybody could just
No.
look into your house.
No.
He struggles to process the information. Steps he's taken for security may actually be causing harm. And what exactly have people seen?
I mean, I have a pool. I come in and out and this and that. And, you know, if my kids aren't around, I don't need to change or whatever. I just, you know, it's just, privacy's blown already. So I don't know how you make that right.
How are you going to have the conversation with your family about this?
Right there, you guys. He comes home, he gets in the pool, doesn't change, he says. He just, you know, he doesn't think anybody's watching, you know. He's got his security cameras. He's safe. You know, maybe he skinny dips. I don't blame him. I would too if I had a private pool. I mean, no one wants to, ugh. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's so much, skinny dipping is a bomb. Man, you can swim so much faster skinny dipping. It's crazy. Nothing holding you back. I mean, that's why swimmers, when they compete, that's why they shave their whole body, because even hair on your body is, you know, it will take a time off of a swimmer, you know. So anyway, when they're competing, like type stuff, but it does, it's amazing. So shave your legs and go skinny dipping. Oh man, seriously, everybody needs to go. If you haven't ever been skinny dipping, you gotta go. Anyway, this guy, you know, and now that think about this, with the pool in the back, with teenagers, whew. Oh, let me add this. Think about 1122 King Road. And what they might have seen 24/7. Think about that one. And where is the footage? That's what I want to know. Why is it so private? Who was on that footage? Were there VIPs on that footage? Was there a president on that footage? A president's friend? A few dads? Maybe moms. You never know. You never ever know, do you? And we probably never will know, Linda. So just keep that in mind when you're calling me crazy. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, sure. It's quite upsetting and disturbing.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It's the privacy of my home being invaded, right?
Mm-hmm. Knowing that these cameras are playing for anyone to watch, if we figured it out, it doesn't take much for anyone else to figure it out.
Well, I'll be disconnecting as soon as I go back in.
So how did the privacy of these homeowners get so violated? We do more digging.
We have a delivery. Professional video security.
This camera system is the same type used by both families. It's sold by a company called O6.
Let's get these positioned so we can spy on you while you work.
Oh, that just sounds great.
Okay, so what's this one? This one's the bottom right.
Setup is relatively easy, but when it comes to connecting it to the internet, the problem becomes clear. The system does not require you to set a password.
The default factory setting password is empty. This means you do not need to fill out a password.
Username admin.
That means once it goes online, other people could access your cameras too, and there are no warnings.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
the problem.
We ask O6 why it doesn't insist on a password, like some other companies do, but they wouldn't answer our questions.
Probably because they're making good money off of that, because I bet you they are the ones, I mean, who knows? They're probably the ones that linked up did it this way to actually make money off people's private security camera footage. I mean, if they were thinking, and this, you know, if you're going to be criminal, you got to think, you got to think a little ahead. So I'm thinking this is what these guys did. They thought ahead on this one. And I never, it just didn't dawn on me that even something like this could happen until I saw this the other day, and I was like, wow, this is nuts. So you've got a company that knows full well, without a private, personal password that you set your own, this is wide open. And they didn't want to talk about it. I wonder if they know Dan Esty or Scott Berkey. Just saying. Or Green, Kumar. I want they know Linda.
Password, like some other companies do, but they wouldn't answer our questions. More smart home secrets. And testing some of the top brands.
Kind of like having the different security cameras so you know what's going on.
Will this family pass a home hack attack? Get more Marketplace. Sign up for our weekly newsletter, cbc.ca/marketplace. This is your Marketplace. Across Canada, homes are being transformed by so-called smart devices that promise to make things more convenient and more secure.
Canada, isn't that where the company that Kelley was working for, isn't that where they're based at? I could remember something like that. I think it was Toronto or Ontario. I have to look into that because that just rings a bell.
Control of everything, from our lights and locks to our TVs and temperature.
Alexa, set the thermostat to 23.
Okay.
Alexa, kitchen light on.
Okay.
In Canada alone, more than 100 million of these devices are now connected to the internet. But there's
100 million of these devices are connected to the internet. 100 million.
But there's a downside. Many people don't know how to secure their smart devices, allowing hackers and pranksters to invade their homes and their privacy. This woman is terrified by the 21st century version of a crank call. Whoever's controlling her camera can also communicate with her.
If that doesn't terrify you, I don't get it. If that doesn't terrify you, that terrifies me. A child's in there, an infant sleeping, and they're doing this. Spying on a woman alone in her kitchen, in a bathing suit or underwear or whatever she's wearing, smoking a cigarette, starting her morning maybe, who knows, or going to bed, don't know. Someone's talking to her through her camera. There's a little TikTok that Maddie and Jake put out. Could this be why they put that out?
Are you ready to go crazy?
I'm already hearing voices!
Are you ready to...
Smart Bob Patrick, don't you mind?
Let's continue this conversation in private, Patrick. I think some people are eavesdropping.
Even little babies fall victim. Traumatized at night by someone who's taken control of the baby monitor. The dark side of this new technology might not occur to most.
Yeah,
You got one of
that's
these
the
nests?
indoor.
Joanna Kenwood and Peter Urema think smart devices are both cool and convenient.
I love it. I think it just makes life so much easier.
But they're looking for security too.
And that's why I kind of like having the different security cameras so you know what's going on.
So they're careful to pick top brands that promise security as a priority. Cameras by Nest, and a new lock by Schlage for the front door. It's connected to a central hub made by Wink. All of the devices are controlled by apps on their phones or by their Amazon personal assistant.
Thermostat is off.
Yeah, I'd want to get more of them, just spread them out a little bit more so we can actually walk throughout the house and have the different ones going.
But could devices like these actually make us more vulnerable? We're about to find out.
Park right here. Yeah, just park right
This van is carrying 3 white hat hackers. Arseni, Chris, and Michael work for a company called Scalar.
Okay, I gotta make sure I got enough room, so I have to split this video in half because I gotta go check. Be back in a flash.